So, I'm stating for the record, think this one's fake.
Oh, this one.
However, points that it's real. Here,
okay.
real quick. Points that it's real.
Yeah.
There's a account history, and he's still posting on this account as if nothing happened. So either it's a troll or this is real.
I think if it's real, it's still wildly exaggerated because it feels like a fantasy.
Yeah,
that this guy had.
But so yeah, I'm saying that for now.
And you're gonna get really mad. I'm gonna be honest. You got to gear yourself up for how mad you're gonna get.
If nothing else, this is a great creative writing exercise, which I enjoy.
The funny thing to me about this guy is how much he wants people to think that he's cool as hell, and he is not at all.
He's the coolest guy around, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Sometimes rage bait has a place.
Maybe it'll make you. It'll get an emotion out of you for sure, and most likely that will be rage.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Am I the jerk? Not even am I the asshole.
And you know it's gonna be fire if it's am I the jerk.
Am I the jerk for calling a pregnant woman ugly?
Ugly all caps.
Ugly all caps.
Exclamation mark. Oh,
not exclamation. This guy knows his grammar.
No, he fucking doesn't.
So, okay.
Okay.
This was a few years ago. I forgot that I picked this one. I, 20 male, worked in a warehouse. One of my coworkers, let's just call her Shrek.
You're the asshole.
Female.
You're the asshole.
Had just had a baby and recently came back to work. I usually paid Shrek no mind. We didn't run in similar circles. Plus, I wasn't exactly fond of her as a person anyway, so there wasn't much reason for us to interact. I'm going to replace Shrek with her or she when it is, because I don't want to say Shrek over and over again. Because I'm not a hateful person.
I mean, I think you should read the story how it's fucking told.
Oh, I should stick to the author's intent? Got it.
Because we're dunking on this guy. That truly is our...
That is our motive with this one, you're right. To give you an idea of the kind of human being Shrek was, she's the kind of person who sides with the villain of a story.
I'm so mad.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You gotta have to take a bullet on this one. For example, I was listening to Bill Burr's Monday morning podcast, parentheses, great listen, check it out.
Just everyone real quick. Josh is not calling me Shrek. Josh is saying that I like the comedian Bill Burr.
Yes.
Which I vaguely do, because I'm not totally... I don't follow him that often, but I used to like him a lot. And now, I don't know. Sometimes he's good. Sometimes he has good takes.
Yeah, so
that's what he is. So don't be mad at Josh. I was almost like, what the fuck?
No,
dude, we're fighting now on camera.
Okay, so for example, I was listening to Bill Burr's Monday morning podcast. Great listen, check it out. And Bill is covering a story where a husband finds out his wife of 14 years cheated on him on their wedding day.
Covering a story is funny as fuck for Bill Burr, the comedian, not journalist.
Yeah. He found this out when they had a chance meeting with the waiter his wife banged in the same bed they consummated the marriage in. Shrek overhears the story and blurts out that the waiter is, quote, messy and, quote, why would you blow up that woman's marriage like that? I ask Shrek in return, well, was the wife not messy to cheat on her husband on their wedding day? Shrek had nothing to say to that. Eyes rolling emoji. This guy is a fucking epic bacon narwhal, dude. One day, however, we cross paths on the way back from the break room. She starts talking to me, and because of social politeness, I talked back. Don't remember...
That's the only reason why, not just because you're a good fucking person.
Yeah, just social politeness, yeah. Don't remember how the conversation started, but we somehow got on the subject of my religion. I think she asked/interrogated me about why I never worked on Saturdays. I responded honestly, Saturday is the Sabbath. I was raised Christian. Shrek kind of looks me up and down, gets a smug sneer on her face, and replies something along the lines of, really? You don't look like the kind of person who would believe in God. At this point, I go deadpan. Social politeness switch off. I'm giving this my
She says one fucking thing.
To make fun of you a little bit.
Not even really. Yeah. I think she was just kind of like, oh, wow, I didn't know you were a Christian.
Yeah.
And then he went...
Time to fucking epic ponage.
I'm gonna fucking own you for Reddit points later.
Thanks for the gold kind, stranger.
Yeah, it's real shit.
I retort, well, Shrek, you don't look like the kind of person anyone would want to get pregnant, yet you still had a baby. Shrek has no response. She just stops walking and stares at me with her jaw dropped. I walk away, done with this conversation. Over the next few weeks, several coworkers that I did actually have rapport with came up to me asking things like, damn, how could you say such mean things to Shrek? And damn, I don't know how you were so mean, OP. Yeah, she told our coworkers what I said. I should have known she would. Women tell each other everything. Parentheses, excuse my misogyny, yuck, yuck, T emoji.
The yuck, yuck, T emoji is in there. I'm trying to, like, it is in there.
This is, again, guys, this is a lesson in creative writing, okay? This is...
How is this a lesson in creative writing? I feel like if I was taking a creative writing course and my professor showed me this, I'd be like, this class is a fucking waste of time and money.
And how not to make you look like a good person, how to make your protagonist actually the antagonist.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would pick up a book where in the first chapter it's an obvious, like, neckbeard Redditor talking to you. But I don't know. Colleen Hoover's really written a lot of shit, so I don't know.
Yeah. And Shrek was the gossipy type anyway. Every time they'd ask me things, I'd ask them in return, well, did Shrek also tell you that she made fun of my religion beforehand, and that's why I said what I said? They all said no, Shrek didn't tell them that part. Convenient. Regardless of me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry.
Yeah. One is just wild. Dude.
Regardless of me clearing things up with those who asked, I'd still already earned the reputation of mean guy to all the coworkers Shrek told. I never got called into HR about it, though. I guess Shrek realized if she escalated it, then she'd also be on the hook for making fun of my religion. Let's get one thing straight. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. But if you go out of your way to be catty and disrespectful to me, I don't feel obligated to be nice to you either. That is reasonable.
Guy who's never thought out of himself. Who's never thought past the concept of himself. Let's get one thing straight. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. But otherwise, then fuck that. What's the point of being nice?
You joke often about people that don't know Sonder, and if this person's real, this is a.
This is Sonder in the idea of like what a peon, that person's shitty little life that they're living. I am judging them for no reason.
Yeah.
And, ironically, I have an ego because I'm like, what a shitty little life this guy's living. He must not understand any concept of existentialism or whatever. Yeah.
Other people existing and having their own lives. Yeah.
So, humanity's just all a big pissing, shitting, coming, just fucking judging fest, man.
Okay. Last two set chapters. Paragraphs.
We're tired.
Yeah. I know I wasn't wrong to say what I said. Being the asshole doesn't always mean you're wrong per se. It's not wrong to call a bitch is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Regular misogynist. Josh. I just want to know if I'm indeed the asshole here. I'm not really religious anymore. I reached the age of logic and reason. Lol. So I guess Shrek was right in the end. Womp womp.
So you also have managed to piss off Christians by calling them like
fucking morons.
Children.
Yeah, they don't have any logic or reason.
Great.
Dumbasses.
Good job, man. How do you like what?
Fedora, awesome.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
TLDR, pregnant coworker made fun of my religion, so I made fun of her face. That's it. So Sarah, was he the jerk in that situation?
Jeez, I don't know. What a quandary.
What a
conundrum.
Curious. What do you think about that one? What do you think about that story? That you've also read, by the way.
I did read this beforehand
and you were like, I'm not gonna get mad at you if you read this one, Josh. And I now realize this to make me look like an asshole because I'm gonna look like an asshole in front of everybody.
I know. I can't wait for you to edit this and to come out and be like, I maybe have to do another one. I don't know.
Let's go record real quick, please. I'll grab my dirty shirt from yesterday. We gotta go record it now.
You're gonna have to lie in a bed that you made, honestly. Fucking. I hope this guy isn't fucking real. Like, this is one of those ones where it's like, oh, it's got to be rage bait. But then he's got post history, man.
That's the thing. Like, when I was looking into it, because I was like,
usually when we choose these, am I the asshole supposed to like take down any that have where the poster's history is like shitty? Like the moderators are supposed to do that as well. They're supposed to delete them. So if they're deleted, we don't try and search them out and like look for them. If they don't have post history, or if we assume something is rage bait, we'll go into the post history and look at it and try to see.
I saw posts, after and before this post,
which is crazy to me. I mean, maybe he's just fucking rage baiting on his main account for karma.
Possibly, yeah.
But I also I've worked in a warehouse also. Like I had to train in a warehouse for admin. And these guys do be listening. They do be listening to the Bill Burr podcast.
Yeah, not and like even when I worked at the convention center, like they weren't like this,
right?
But I could totally see them one step away from this. You know,
this is their internal monologue.
Yeah,
you know, I've definitely talked to guys like that think they're super cool, and then like you learn a little bit more about them, and they reveal a little, the mask comes off a little bit and you're like, oh,
yeah, you're like this. Yeah.
Oh no. And I mean, I think people really want to believe that everyone that they meet ever is like nice and kind.
The answer's no.
No, honey, I'm sorry to bring you here to the fucking 21st century. That shit is not real.
That shit's not real. Yeah, the idea that people are always going to be nice and kind and
there are real fucking
not judge you for superficial reasons.
Yeah, there are real people out there that are so miserable that they gotta project it onto everyone else. But also, like, that lady got fucked, and you probably don't get fucked. So I don't know what else you want
to tell you.
Like, sex isn't the end all be all of a person's good shit, but she was asking you questions about your life and you turned around on it and said, fuck you, ugly.
Yeah, you're a fucking bully, dude.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole.
Anyone that responds to curiosity with fuck you is just never gonna learn anything.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is like in the stories and lies that we tell ourselves to make us look as good as possible. I think I do agree with which we all do.
I do. You do.
Fucking who doesn't? Yeah. That's why I'm super buff. And
I thought it was Jesus 2 weeks ago.
I can lift 200 pounds easy. I like yours is Jesus, mine is weight related. But we'll
I'm
go
just
past
right
that.
about everything. Sorry if you've ever disagreed with me. You're wrong. Sorry.
Calm down there, Calm down there.
I keep winning. I don't know what to say. Yeah.
But no. So sorry. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, like
yeah. What?
I don't know. The idea, like, okay, like you can in the realm of writing, you can totally misconstrued regular. Like, there's like that writing exercise where if you emphasize one word, or like the acting exercise of which word in a sentence you emphasize, it completely changes the meaning. Yeah. Like if you decide to emphasize the word look like this person did, it makes it seem a little bit more shitty. Yeah. You know?
I see what you mean. But, like the way you write about yourself does matter. Like, and you know, you've seen this also in a couple of other stories where people like that one about the girl where she thought that her boyfriend's girl best friend was trying to get with him because she left her pajamas at home.
Oh yeah.
And then she was mad at her for wearing the pajamas with them so far up her ass crack, no underwear, and then like giving them back and not washing them, and she was pissed about that. But the way, like, she obviously had an internal dislike and hatred for this girl, which she did admit in the story.
Which is nice to admit it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
The tone of it made some people be like, the OP is the asshole because she's being mean with her tone.
Yeah.
Which can stop you sometimes from knowing what actually happened.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to do here. I think we fucked up sometimes. We're not always right.
No, yeah.
You know, and a lot of this is a conversation, you know?
Yeah.
But the only time I really get mad when people don't agree with us is when I feel like they don't listen to us.
No, yeah. No, I agree.
Most of the time it's actually people that do agree with us, but are acting like they don't agree with us. And I'm like, you didn't listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, sorry.
And that's when I get pissed.
That's when I'm like, you're just being annoying to me now. And
yes. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, the tone matters. Tone is the first thing that people will catch on to as well. If you're going to be a creative writer and write a Reddit story, write it in a way that makes you look like a good person, or else what are you fucking doing?
What are you doing? Yeah.
You're just farming negative karma on Reddit.
Shame kink, yeah.
God. But I don't know. Hopefully you came, guy that wrote this.
What's the
Hey, you're a dirty boy, and you're what do you say to people that have shame kinks? You're a bad person. And
people don't like you.
People don't like you ever, and you're just a little you're a little schmuck.
Hey, you're giving this shit away for free, Sarah?
Yeah, I
Put
mean,
this behind a paywall, dude.
I mean, it's advertising for
Your eventual
my domination OF. This went to a weird. This vest does things to me.
Yeah, it does. It holds beer in hand. This vest does something to me.
This vest does something to me. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's not the fucking mind-altering drug drink you're drinking right now. It's the vest.
You're being dramatic. Just because I had a Truly at the axe throwing place.
Yeah, truly. You're 2 beers deep, baby.
That's what being an American's all about, is throwing an axe wildly at a piece of wood after downing a Truly and then having a Corona that you forgot to give to your boyfriend's father.
Solved it.
American
Moving
flag,
on.
eagle caw.
Not editing that in.
My
Fuck
country,
you.
'tis of thee.
No.
This is what freedom looks like, baby.
This is the ideal American body.
Yeah,
if you hate
sorry.
it.